I think there are many factors that a patient should look for when trying to choose a surgeon. But one of the most important factors is experience. Experience is an important thing because with every patient, with every surgery, there are new lessons learned. And the reality is, those lessons with the experienced groups in My Houston Surgeons Institute, you have a group of surgeons that have been there, experienced, learned, but the culture of our groups is that when we go through that experience, we learn, we change, and we adapt so the next surgery is better.
We believe that it's so important for the patient to be able to relate to their surgeon that I remember taking care of my grandmother, and many people go to doctors and you immediately feel the doctor walks in the room and that's the doctor. You might be afraid to ask a question. You might feel you're pressured for time. I remember those feelings, and that's not the feeling you want to have from a surgeon. And even people in my family, they're like, they were a little brusque, but I heard they're a great surgeon. And they kind of just go with the surgeon because of that reputation. While reputation and experience are very important, I think it's also important to be able to connect and relate to the surgeon so you feel this person actually cares about you. I want to know that if there's a problem, if I'm having surgery, nobody can guarantee that there won't be a problem. If there's going to be a problem and I call, that surgeon's going to be worried about me and going to be there to the end, that the surgeon's not just going to go do the surgery transactionally and move on to the next patient. So I think that's incredibly important. And from just a practical standpoint, to have breast reconstruction, your options, the universe of your options will be determined by the experience and the toolbox of that surgeon. So if that surgeon only does implant-based reconstruction, you're probably not going to have the option of using your own tissue. Or if their experience in using your own tissue for reconstruction is very limited to one flap, to just doing a deep flap, and that's not going to actually bring you to the finish line, you're not going to have the option of doing pap flaps or lap flaps or stack flaps. So I think it's critical, in order to have the full spectrum of options available to you, that you're going to a surgeon, that the technical gymnastics is not a limitation of your option. That should not determine the surgery you get. The surgery you get should be determined by what your body can give, what you want, and not limited by what the surgeon can do.